Right, how is all doing? Right, this is a video about the 3DO and the Atari VCS. Right, now people are entitled to their opinions. I mean, there are a lot of people out there that actually like the 3DO. To think it's a good system of great games, and that's great. I'm all for opinions. That's what makes life great. That people have different opinions on things. Well, the thing is, a lot of people have said to me that they think that the Atari VCS is going to be a huge failure like the 3DO was. Now, it may be or might not be. We don't know, but that's what a lot of people are saying, that if it does come out, it'll be a failure just like the 3DO was. Now, like I said, there are people out there that like the 3DO, and, that's great. People are entitled to their opinions, right? But my opinion is the Atari VCS won't be a failure like the 3DO. I think it'll be a success, Now, it won't be as successful as the 2600. I hope it is. But in my opinion, when the Atari VCS comes out, it won't be a failure like the 3DO. But that's my opinion. Now, what's the main difference between the Atari 2600 and the 3DO? One is more successful than the other. The Atari 2600 is far more successful than the 3DO was, Why is that? Because the 2600 was cheaper, it had better games, that's it. Whereas the 3DO was over 700 quid when it came out, and this was meant to be a CD-ROM based 32-bit system. It's meant to be state of the art. Now, technically it's superior than the 2600 is, but now in my opinion, the games on the 3DO are shy. That's just my opinion. Whereas the 2600 has like over 300 games, and most of them are classics, but that's my opinion. Now, when the Atari VCS comes out, you'll have access to all the 2600 has to offer, plus 7800 games and 5200 games. Plus the Open Linux experience it's going to be able to do is an addition. So for them reasons, I think the Atari VCS will be awesome. I don't think it'll be a failure like the 3DO, but it might be. But we have to wait and see what happens. But the 3DO came out in 93, right? 1993, over 700 quid, right? Now, it has the power lead is hardwired into the system, and you can plug it with S-Video or the AV cables or SCART lead, so it has great picture and sound, and it looks fucking great. It's like a marble black finish. It's very heavy, and it plays music CDs and other stuff, so it has a lot going for the 3DO, but the main thing about it, in my opinion, is the games. It just doesn't have enough good games. A lot of games came out on the Mega CD, and that was just an add-on for the Sega Mega Drive. Games like Starblade and other games, Need for Speed, came out with a 3DO, and they just weren't as good as the Mega CD version, in my opinion. And the main reason why the 3DO failed was because it had a ton of crap FMV games. It didn't have anything like Golden Axe or Streets of Rage. If it did, it would have done a lot better, but it was so expensive that no one gave a shit about it. So that's it in a nutshell, Unfortunately, this is just a failure, but a lot of people like it, and fair play. If they like it, great. Now the thing about the 3DO is it had no copy protection, so you can download games onto a blank CD and just play it. So that was awesome in that way. You can get tons of free games and just download them onto blank discs. But like I said, in my opinion, most of them are shy, so it's not worth it. Like, why did I get a 3DO? Well, Doom, I heard Doom for this was awesome. But it wasn't. The only great thing about Doom on the 3DO was the music. But everything else about it is terrible. It's just a shame, like, It has a good controller, And but the other thing about the 3DO is if you want to play 2-player games, you have to plug the second controller into the first controller. So that strange design decisions, but whatever, And it was a huge failure, this is made by Panasonic. Other companies like Goldstar and Sanyo made versions of this, And this is the FC1, So, yeah. It's a shame. Yeah, it has a lot of expansion parts. I don't know what goes in there, but it was such a failure that I don't think anything was released. Yeah. Yeah, the founder of EA, Trip Hawkins, came up with this system, The whole idea was to make it cheaper for fellas to license out games. Like I said, it's very cheap to make games for the Panasonic 3DO. Where Sega and Nintendo cost a lot of money to make games for. So Trip Hawkins came up with this solution, but the technology was too hard to program for, and it just didn't have enough good games. Like there's no Mario or Sonic or Golden Axe or anything like that on the 3DO, and that's where it fails, in my opinion. But there are a lot of people that like the 3DO, fair play. I mean, it has a large enough library of games, just most of them are shy, in my opinion. Whereas the 2600 was just awesome, in my opinion. And there are people out there that actually prefer the 3DO over the 2600, and that's their opinion, So yeah, I mean, we kind of joystick, So a lot of people think that this is shy, but we actually like this joystick, We'll play with this for years, and it's what I like, But a lot of people hate the joystick. That's just the way people have opinions, and fair enough, So it has good sound and it has good picture. Like you can get SCART lead, AV cables and stuff, and but it's very expensive, and it's just not worth it. So yeah, I mean, if you are gonna get, like I said, this plays copied games and original games. It's dead easy. You just get a blank CDR disc if you have a PC. Just download the ROMs onto a disc and there you go, because there's no copy protection. Yep. So that's my opinion. People are saying that when the Atari VCS comes out, it'll be a failure just like the 3DO. I don't think so. Once it has no hardware problems, I think the VCS will look something like this, just a bit bigger. And have the wood grain in the front and the ridges and all. It'd be cool if I had a cartridge port, but it won't. And it have 4 USB ports in the front and the back. It have a HDMI lead in the back. And an SD card slot. And a HDMI connection. Yep. So I can't wait until the Atari VCS comes out. So they're my opinions. In my opinion, don't get a 3DO because there's nothing good on it. But there are a lot of people out there that like the 3DO that would say otherwise. But they're my opinions. Okay. But if you are going to get a 3DO, get the Panasonic FC1. It's the best version. It plays all the games, the copied ones, and the original games. But keep in mind, when it comes to 3DO games, the boxes are fucking huge. They're big, huge boxes. I don't know why they did that. All they needed was a normal fucking CD case, But they brought these huge boxes, so they're bigger than fucking any of them. They're longer, So keep that in mind. But like I said, most games are on blank CDs anyway, so they're my opinions. So I think the Atari VCS is going to be awesome. It won't be a failure like the 3DO, but they're my opinions. What do you guys think? Do you think the Atari VCS when it comes out, it'll be a failure? Or do you think it'll be a success like the Atari 2600? I think it'll come out and it'll do good enough. It'll be powerful enough to do most things, but it won't be powerful enough to run like Red Dead Redemption 2 or Call of Duty Black Ops 4. But I want the Atari VCS to play Atari games and the Atari vaults, So like that's why I have an Xbox One. If I want to play Red Dead Redemption, we can play it on that. You know, what I want the the VCS for is to play Atari games and the open Linux experience as well. We can download 700-800 games, 5200 games. You know, it'd be powerful enough to handle all the fucking Atari games. You know, so that's my opinion. You know, and have an internet browser just like Microsoft now. So they're my opinions. What do you guys think? Do you guys actually like the 3DO? In my experience, it's just not worth it. Like I said, I got this to play Doom, but Doom on the 3DO is just not good. It runs in a small box at a terrible frame rate. That's about it. So they're my opinions. Thanks for watching if you're watching, and I'll make another video. As soon as I get any new information about the Atari VCS, we'll make a video about it. Like, but the Atari VCS is a long way from being finished. It's not even out of the prototype stage yet. But it's getting there, and we'll say it's going to be awesome. So thanks for watching if you're watching, and I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye bye.